All right, guys, what's going on? A little bit of an emergency update on the yard. We have pure sun. Today was 57 and sunny. Oh, no, matter of fact, it was 60 and sunny today. It's been almost 70 the last week. Completely unusual for Butte here, but it's been. And so I want to take a quick look at all these plants here right now because there's some interesting stuff. This is March 21st, first day, or second day of spring here in Butte. Look at this. Look at these plants. Never ever have they been like this. These are the sedum, growing almost in every area, starting to actually extend too. So they're starting to form. All right, anyway, so I got cut off there, but anyway, those, let's go back over here. Phone quit recording for some reason. So over here, we talked about this. This here, yeah, those are starting to actually grow and extend in all areas. This is also starting to grow pretty well. Look at these insane. This has never happened here in Butte. But yeah, look at those starting to actually extend growth. Then we got some the daylilies, which get kind of smashed by the dogs, so I kind of got to go like this on them. But we do have a lot of growth coming out of those. Let's see here. Not much though, as you typically would, but they're all starting to grow. But not out of the ordinary here because we see this. And that one there has actually got a couple too. But if we move over here is what's crazy. I just noticed today, these are a little later, so they're not doing anything yet. But I just noticed today that we have growth here on the Potentillas. So let me get in there a little bit and show you guys this. This one's a little hard to show you, but every one of these buds, we've got a little green on. You can see right here. Look at that. That's green. Green on the Potentilla. Especially down here. What a crazy sight to see in March here. So taking this into consideration, I might actually have to adjust my pruning time because technically these are already out of dormancy, so I should be doing this now. I'm just concerned for a late frost, so I'm going to hold off for a little longer. Usually I wait till the 11th of April, but shoot, we might be leafed out by then. Here's another Potentilla. This one's actually got quite a considerable amount of green growing in the plant there. You can actually see it from about right here, if by the eye. So really interesting. And based off what I'm seeing, this one I don't see any on yet. But most of the plant I do see green. About all areas, so at least they're growing well. These I thought were pretty stressed, so at least they're coming back. This here now, this one here, remember we cut it back and it didn't grow back well by any means. A lot of the root system's probably dead. But, you know, I did have a nice surprise when I like, oh, Potentillas are blooming. I came over here and looked, and sure enough, all the stems here also have green. Even though it's low and maybe not surviving in all areas, every bit of stem that is here that did grow last year does have green on it, which is a great sight to see. We don't have any dieback stems. Even that one's got some near the base, so that's a good sign for this. Might get a little green on the ground. It flowered last year, which was really kind of cool. So as long as we can even get a little bit to shroud maybe the area, that'd be great. That's what I wanted to do, move the fountain in here and have this one kind of shroud the area, but it died on us. So anyway, you can see, definitely got some green emerging from the base of the plant there. Yeah, I was really shocked that it flowered, because usually they got to be a little bit mature, I thought, but no, it flowered right away last year, so quite interesting. We don't have any extending of any candles or anything yet on the pines, which is probably a good thing. We don't want those coming out early. So we better take a closer look at all these. Let's take a look at these. I do not see any new growth appearing on these yet. These are the spirea there. Nor do I see any on the dogwoods. I don't think there's any on these front ones either. Just a few select plants, but it is really surprising to see it. Plants around town are starting to wake up now. This one's probably not a good example. And it's only mid-March. Way too early in the season for this. Yeah, these are fully dormant still here. Let's see. Oftentimes they start poking up out of the ground. But anyway, I just wanted to cover that quick update of the yard. Because we're getting things actually growing here. Really crazy. Over here, I don't think we've got any growth on these yet. Oh, matter of fact, we do. We sure do. Our, whatever this is growing. I don't know what this one is. I don't do too much research on it, but we do have leaves starting to pop out. Kind of hard to see on this one. That one looks dead. But this here, yeah, they look dead, but you can see a little green on the tips. Barely leafing out, but there is leaves there. And this one here, we've also got some right behind the driftwood. Really crazy, you guys. So anyway, that's a quick update. Everything's starting to wake up for the season here, and just figured I'd show you guys the update because this is crazy. Bone dry in March here.